I'm Anaisco Pepe Ortiz, and I'm on the next episode of the Step Up podcast.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Step Up Podcast. It's your host, Nelly. I got home team Ali with me.
What's going on?
I got a special guest from out here in the city, Pepe Ortiz.
What up, what up?
What up, my brother? So talk to me, Pepe. Where you from?
Brooklyn in the building, East New York.
East New York, Pepe. Man, you gone viral throwing in the cages. Oh, not the cages, the basketball courts, everything. So talk to me about the journey right now.
Journey, it's been a good journey, Right now we're doing my college process and stuff. Just got done playing at the BBG in California. Ex-Select Fest player, it's been a good ride.
It's been a great ride. I mean, talking about the BBG, that must have been a great event. Jazz was out there. Gordon was out there. Was Gordon there?
Yeah.
Everybody, right? Talk
Yeah.
to me about that. How was that experience?
I went out to Cali, and then I seen a few of my boys and stuff. It was some of the top players, and it was really a cool experience because the coaches were MLB stars and stuff. Guys that you're watching on the TV, you grew up idolizing, and then they're your coaches. Like, you're just casually chilling with them in a dugout. So for me, I was a starting pitcher, so I had tons of fun. I had to settle in because first inning it was kind of iffy, but came in and then locked in.
Man, it's got to be tough. You're out there with some of your favorite players that you watch, so I'm sure you're trying to impress someone. Talk to me about Select Fest.
Select Fest.
I mean, a New York kid, no one knew, and you're up there striking. Who'd you struck out? You broke Jordan's bat, I believe.
Yeah, I broke Jordan's bat. Who else? I struck out Noah Everly, Logan Schmidt, and forgot the catcher's name. But yeah, I struck out the side. First hitter hit a ground ball to me. I missed it. And then second hitter, line drive to shortstop, he missed it. And then I had to settle in and just strike the side out. But it was electric. Everybody there was top of the country and electric stuff. So.
It's definitely a different world. But I want to hear what your journey was like, inner city kid, making it to just the travel ball world. How did you kind of meet the people or make the team that you're on? What was that like for you?
So I didn't really know anything about the travel world until I was really 13. So when I was 12, I used to play for this team called the EP Bandits. And a lot of my friends introduced me towards the travel ball. And I remember growing up watching the Phillies play, Philly scout team. And that's when I fell in love with the travel stuff. And I wanted the better for me. So I wanted to start playing travel because of those guys, I seen those guys on the camera and I was like, that's what I want to be. That's what I want to do. So I worked hard at the tennis courts, with my grandfather. That might be a random place, but that's the place where I got it done. Yeah. And I just kept working and working. Nobody knew me. And then all of a sudden I started going to top events and people start knowing me and stuff. So
that's gotta be a movie.
How's that? Sorry to cut you off. I do that a lot.
Oh, you win.
How's that affected you, you think, kind of having more of a spotlight on you, whether it's on social media or on the actual field?
I would say probably on the actual field and social media, but mostly on the field because, I'll go out to play and people know who I am. And people they'll crowd it out just to see me pitch or play. People like watching me play. So I feel like that affects more towards the field.
Does that add pressure to you? Do you get in your head at all while you're throwing this? You're just locked in.
I'm locked in. I love it.
It's fun.
I like people coming to watch me play and getting it crowded for me. It motivates me.
Yeah, no, I've seen you play obviously a few times or whatnot. I
loved
it. I love the fact this kid comes out. It's really tough. I've seen him sleep on couches, go and pitch against 17U, 16U kids, top of the nation. It's a special life that you live in, and you came from nothing. You go ahead. I want you, we're gonna spin it back, but what I want you to really touch on is talking about your grandfather. Tell me about that. Where's mom, dad? It's just you and your grandfather and your grandma?
Oh yeah. So I didn't live with my mother or my father. I lived with my father's mother, my grandma, and my grandfather. So he was the one who introduced me to the game. I was very little. I was like, I want to play baseball. He was like, you don't know how to play baseball. I was like, yes, I do. So signed me up for a little league, and from there, me and him, we just started going to the tennis court, playing catch, fielding ground balls on the concrete, which makes it harder to catch. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's how he trained me. And then obviously we had the black box, which is where I learned how to pitch. Throwing into a black box, hitting BP off a school building over the school building. So I just had a little fun growing up.
What's something your grandfather's told you that you could tell the kids watching or someone watching that has kind of stuck with you?
Keep working and don't get too complacent.
There you go. There you go. I like that one. So after you came out the city, I remember you were introduced to me by Germ. Shout out to Germ Winter Circle. I thought that was pretty dope. He introduced you and he started telling me about you. I got to see you pitch and you kind of blew up from there.
Yeah.
Now you got a name. Now you're going into 2026, your senior year. You built a name for yourself. You feel pressure this year? College, you're looking for colleges, or what do you got? Because you're on a big team. You're on the Philly Scout team. You went from watching the Philly Scout team, now you're playing for the Philly Scout team.
Yeah, no pressure at all. I'm just gonna do my thing this season, and everything's just gonna go planned. I can feel it.
Yeah,
I know it's gonna be a good season.
There you go.
What do you do when you're not on the baseball field?
Well, there's a lot of stuff. I'm a gamer. I play basketball. Spend time with my family. I also play the guitar, piano.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget TikTok. Don't forget TikTok. He's a TikTok god over here.
I love seeing the baseball guys explore the arts.
No, I definitely got to get you playing some music for us too eventually. But no, so Pepe, talk to me a little bit about getting into the real travel. So once you left New York, how did that feel? When you got on your first flight into the big teams, into all that atmosphere.
Well, the first...
With no mom and dad.
Oh, with no mom and dad?
No mom and dad.
Would your grandparents travel with you, or were you on the road alone?
They traveled with me for my first tournament. After that, I was just by myself. So the first one, I went by myself. I was I felt lonely because, I don't have my parents. They don't can't give me that pregame talk to calm me down or nothing. So I had to, just suit up and just be myself and go out there and execute. So the first tournament, I don't remember what tournament it was, but I just knew that me being there by myself, I had to do what I had to do and make sure I got it done right, the right way, play the right way.
Makes you grow up.
Yeah.
Clearly you grow up fast, which is it's a blessing and a curse. That's what I tell people. You should enjoy your youth, But hey, you're here now, so screw it. So at the end of the day, talk to me a little bit about getting into the Philly Scout team. Is that a goal you had to hit? Are you excited to be around players like that? Because you know what type of caliber you're doing.
Absolutely. So on my phone, I set up goals for myself every year. That was one of the goals I had for myself, and I ended up executing it. So now I get to play the next level competition with some of the top guys in the country, and I get to be on that mound and show people who I am.
Amazing, right?
What are some goals you have right now on that list?
Some goals, probably there's certain events I wanna do, and certain numbers I wanna hit. So I want to throw 95 this year. Go out there and show people that I really have it in me. And aside from that, I want to be PG All-American. I was PG Select Fest, so I'll make sure I could do my best to go out there.
Make that All-American. I'll tell you what, man. Me being one of the coaches out there at Nationals, you throwing 95 from the left side. Yeah. It's a good ticket to get that PG All-American.
I can't wait to have this clip when that happens.
When it happens, yeah. You throw 95, that could definitely happen. So that's awesome.
How old are you right now?
I'm 16. I turned 16 in June.
That's crazy. So grown.
No, he's not. He's a baby. Meatball are us.
The way you carry yourself.
Meatball are us. Nah. Besides that, anything you want to tell the youth out here? Anything?
I just keep working. Gain some weight. That's what helped me. I was pretty skinny, so gaining weight helped me with all my metrics and stuff. So if you want to gain exit velo, gain fastball velo, outfield velo, gain weight. That's something people never told me.
No, I mean, it's something, if you're not around the baseball guys, you don't know about until the end.
Yeah.
So that's
awesome.
a
secret.
That is a secret.
Gain weight.
Gain weight. Go to the gym. Go see CJ. Turn
Eat
2.
broccoli.
Figure it out. So I love the fact that you came out here. I know you took a little ride to get here, man. I appreciate you. You sure that's the only thing you want to say?
For now, yeah.
I'll see you in the next clip then. You got something for him?
Not at all. I can't wait to sit down after you've accomplished big things because I know it's coming. We appreciate you stopping by.
Well,
Thank
I
you
got
for having
something
me.
to say. I can't wait till he accomplishes and they shave his head. I'm excited to see my
That's
boy here
wild.
like that. Shout out to him, man. Nah, shout out to home team. Shout
He's
out to
just
the
jealous
Step Up
you have hair.
Podcast. This is your host, Nelly. I got home team Ali with me.
What's going on?
Meatball RS to my left. Get it done. My
He's
little
just
brother.
mad that you have hair.
Nah, he knows it. I was in the room.